Alright guys, here are all the ingredients I'll be using for this cabbage soup, and this is the main ingredient, which is the cabbage. This is the hard one. I will also be adding some fresh tomatoes. I have 5 of those. I'll be adding 2 yellow bell peppers, 2 red bell peppers as well. I don't have the green bell peppers. If not, I would have loved to add it, but if you have it, be sure to add it. You know, you can never go wrong with vegetables or bell peppers. I'll be adding some zucchini, 2 of those. This is zucchini guys, not cucumber. Some people mistake this for cucumber, so this is zucchini. You can see what it looks like. They are almost the same thing, but definitely not the same thing. I'll be adding some carrots. I have about 4 medium size there. I have 1 green Scotch bonnet. It doesn't really matter the color, you can use the yellow or the red one. I have some scallions here. You can see that, very fresh. I'm using all fresh today. And I'll be adding some celery stalk as well. I have 3 of those, you can see. I'll be adding some sweet corn. This is the medium size, I guess. So I'll be adding all of this, and I'll be adding some mushroom as well. I'm going to be adding the whole of this pack. I'll be adding chicken breast, obviously some salt, oregano. See what it looks like. Yeah, this is a herbal spice. I'll be adding some thyme as well. I'll be adding some adobo seasoning. I'll be adding some dry ginger. You can use the fresh one. I don't have the fresh one now, so that's why I'm using the dry one. I'll be adding some garlic powder as well. You can as well use the fresh one if you want. And finally, I'm going to be adding some extra virgin olive oil. Just a tiny bit of that. And yeah, that's it guys. I'm going to go ahead now and wash and cut all of this, like the ones that needs to be washed and cut, and then we'll start cooking. Okay guys, so I'm done cutting all the vegetables. This is the chicken breast. Everything is set and ready to go inside the pot, so let's start cooking. So guys, I have my big pot on fire. I'm going to turn on the heat, and then I'll be adding the extra virgin olive oil, just a little bit. And I'm going to be adding some of the scallion. I don't want to use normal onion. You can see I already have onion from the scallion, so but if you want, you can add the normal onion to this. Just a little bit of that. I'm going to stir it for like 30 seconds. Add the chicken. I'm going to add some of the thyme. I'm just adding as much as I want, and also as much as I think will be enough for the stock I'm cooking. I'll be adding the ginger powder, about this much. The garlic powder, about this much. Adding some salt, a teaspoon and 2 teaspoons. The oregano. My baby is crying, but she's with my husband though. And finally, I'm going to be adding the adobo seasoning. This is going to make the chicken taste really good. Okay, I don't want to add everything at once and start cooking. I just wanted to give the chicken a little bit of stir, like kind of a stir fry. You know, it's going to bring out the flavors from the chicken, and then all the flavors will be introduced inside the pot of the cabbage soup. I hope I'm making sense though. So I'm going to like stir fry this for like 5 more minutes, and then I'll start adding all the other ingredients. Alright, now it's time to start adding the other ingredients. I'm going to start with the tomatoes. You can see how big I cut them. I don't want them to be tiny, so I cut them into big chunks. Not really big though, you can see the size there. Here comes the red and the yellow bell peppers, the carrots, the zucchini, the celery stalks, and the green Scotch bonnet. At this point, guys, my kitchen is filled up like with the aroma that oozes out of this pot. So I'm going to add the cabbage. By the time this thing is done, you'll be asking, where are all the vegetables? Because they will all melt down inside the pot. Right now it's as if the pot is not going to contain all of this. I'm going to try to mix this. Let me see if I can do it without spilling it all over the place. That is why you need a bigger pot if you are making this in a large quantity like myself. But the aroma though. Ooh. I've tried, I'm not mixing again. I'm going to add some water. Just going to add enough water to this. You can add water according to you know, the quantity you want. I'm going to add more. Yes, perfect. That's just about it. I'm still going to add some of the adobo seasoning. Let me taste it first. Sure, I definitely need to add it. We want this to be really tasty, not bleh. I'm going to be adding the sweet corn. Look at that. The mushrooms, more oregano, this one will come last. I'm going to add it towards the end of the cooking. I'm going to use it to kind of garnish the soup. So we are going to set this aside for now. And I'm going to be adding a little bit more salt. And that's it. Let's mix again so that everything combines together really well. This is one pot of delicious goodness. Like, you guys, this thing you are seeing here is life. Real life. If you are a vegan, you can skip the chicken and use only the mushrooms. So I'm going to cover this and we are going to cook this on a low heat for up to 30 minutes. I want this to be really soft, but if you still want yours a bit crunchy, then you might, you know, keep checking on it, keep an eye on it, and know when you want to turn off the heat if you don't want it to be really soft. See you 30 minutes later. Alright guys, I'm back. You can see how nicely the thing is boiling. So I'm going to taste it just to be sure that it's soft enough. Perfect. So I'm going to add the scallions. You guys, I can't wait to eat this. I can't wait. Wow, look at that color. Smells really nice. My daughter just came inside the kitchen now. She was like, "Mommy, this thing smells so good." I can't wait to eat it. I'm like, okay, you have to wait. You have to wait until I'm done. But really, it smells so good. That you don't like vegetables, not for this one, okay? You will love this one. And if you want, you can even use it to eat rice as it is now. Just boil white rice and pour this over the rice. You'll be eating it and be closing your eyes as if you are in paradise. So guys, this is done now. I'm just going to allow it to cool down, and then I will dish out my own portion. So we are going to turn off the heat and give it like 20 to 30 minutes to cool down. So guys, this is the finished product. This thing tastes really good. Like, if you make this, you're going to love it, okay? And if you're trying to lose weight, this is what you need. As always, I'm going to taste it, even though you can't really see my face. Let's do this together, guys. Look at that. Perfect, really soft. Just the way I want it. Oh my goodness, this is so good, guys. I hope you give it a try and let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you?